here we are again today. We're on Chapter 1, Section 5. It's going to be talking today about equations. Up until this point, we've been working with expressions. Today we're going to talk about an equation. And what is the difference between an expression and an equation? Well, an equation is a mathematical statement that contains algebraic expressions and symbols that contain an equal sign. And notice I've underlined equal sign because that's the big difference. An expression does not contain an equal sign, whereas an equation does. They're both still statements. Okay, so here we go. Number one, we're going to find the solution set. And a solution set is a set of numbers, we usually indicate with braces, that are solutions to a given equation. Okay? And in this problem, we're going to be given a replacement set. We're going to be given some numbers to replace the variable x in the equation with. Okay, so the replacement set in this problem is 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And the equation is 2x plus 4. So for your homework today, you're going to have to make a table. All right? And in the first column, I labeled x. And then we're just going to put in the number 2. That's the first number of our replacement set. Okay, so that's what I want to replace x with. When x is 2, the given equation looks like this. Okay, and then it's up to you to determine whether that's a true equation or a false equation. Well, 2 times 2 is 4, plus 4 is 8. That does not equal 12. Therefore, 2 is not part of the solution set. Oh, I don't want to write true. I want to write false. Okay, so then we move on to the next number, 3. All right, so 2 times 3 plus 4 equals 12. Is that true or false? Well, 2 times 3 is 6 plus 4 is 10. Does not equal 12, so 3 is not part of the replacement set. Moving on to number 4. We'll put 4 in for x, and we have 2 times 4 plus 4 equals 12. Well, that's true. 8 plus 4 is 12. So that's true. We're going to continue on, even though I think we know that neither 1, 5, or 6 will work. But let's just show you. Okay. 2 times 5 is 10 plus 4 is 14. That does not equal 12. So that is false. And quickly I'll put in 6. 2 times 6 plus 4 equal to 12. True or false? 12 plus 4 is 16. That does not equal 12. So we have false. So my solution set, and this is how we write it, we usually say S, the solution set, equals, and when we talk about a set of numbers, we put in braces or squigglies, okay? Some of you can't do a brace very good. If you just go, that's fine. Okay? So the solution set in this case is just the number 4. It is the only number that satisfies the given equation. Now we're going to apply the order of operations. Now this is really no different than what we did earlier with order of operations, except you were evaluating an expression. Now that it says equals to some number p, we have an equation. So let's go through the order of operations again. What do I do first in this problem? Well, I have to look inside my parentheses and I see a 5 squared minus 5. Well, I have to do the exponent first. So I have 6 plus 5 squared, which is 25, minus 5 divided by 2 equal to p. Okay, well, inside those parentheses, that's what I'm going to do next, is 25 minus 5, which is 20, divided by 2 equal to p. Well, inside the parentheses there, I really don't need them. There is no operation. So I have addition and division. Well, I must do my division first. So 6 plus 20 divided by 2, I have to do this part first, is 10. Okay? And then 6 plus 10 is 16. So I have solved the equation. so now we're going to create an equation involving two variables. So here we have a story problem. We have Bree pays $16 a month for a gym membership. She pays an additional $2 per Pilates class. Write an equation that represents the total cost for the month. Well, when we attack a story problem, I like to go right to the end. We need to define our variables. Variables are things we don't know. So usually, at least you'll get one variable by looking at the end. It's usually what they're asking you for. Okay, so write an equation that represents the total cost for the month. We don't know the total cost. Simple enough. We don't know that. So we're going to say T equals the total cost. And she also pays an additional $2 per Pilates class. Okay, well, we don't know how many Pilates classes she took, so that's something we don't know. So we're going to write P equals the number of Pilates classes. Okay. So, we know for a fact, for a month, she has to pay 16 bucks, regardless. So we're just going to put the 16 there, okay? She pays that much, okay? Then I'm going to add to it $2 for every Pilates class she has taken that month. Well, so I'm going to add, obviously got to add that cost to the $16. Well, if she took one class, it would be $2 additional, right? If she took two classes, it would be $4. If she took three classes, it would be additional $6. And what are we doing there? We're just taking the $2 and multiplying it by the number of Pilates classes. And that should give us our T, our total for the month. Now the second part of the problem asks us to find the total cost for 12 Pilates classes. Well, so the total cost then should equal 16 plus $2 times 12 classes. Okay, so we have 16 plus 24 by order of operations, and that total is $40.